Jean-Michel Basquiat, written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Figueroa. Jean-Michel was a talented boy from Brooklyn whose mother was Puerto Rican and father was Haitian. He was only 4 when he started drawing, eager to show the world what great artist he could be. Do you think he would think do you think he would be a good artist in the end? Do you think he would be a king? Because I would. For Jim Michelle, a perfect Saturday was going to Manhattan with his mother to visit its wonderful museums back home. He spent the afternoon drawing cartoons on scrap paper while listening to music with his father. One day when he was 7, Jim Michelle was hit by a car while playing in the street. He had to rest in bed for weeks. To help pass the time, his mother gave him the most useful present he could have received, an anatomy book. An anatomy book would show him how to read, write throughout the history of body and the mind of humans and skulls, teeth, gut, skin, skeletons. The book was simply fascinating. Going through its pages, Jim Michel realized how powerful and fragile the human body is. He decided to use all of he had learned in his paintings. Things turned upside down when his mother got ill. Jim Michel dropped out of school and ran away from home. Luckily, he found his place in the city at school in an unconventional setting where he met other artists like him that could draw. Not long after, the city of New York woke up with messages spray painting on buildings over Manhattan. They were signed with a name that Jim Michel and his friend Ad Diaz had mowed up, Sam, SAMO. It was the beginning of the graffiti era, and Jean Michel was at the center of it in the blink of an eye. He went from selling T-shirts and homemade postcards to becoming the new star of art scene. He is a famous, talented artist. Locked up in his studio, Jean Michel spent hours on the floor mixing pencil, oils, sticks, and crayons with cut-up quotes he found in comics and history books. The results, a beautiful mess of paintings that people fell in love with. Jim Michel believed that everyone deserved a place in art instead of painting things and queens like many other artists. He turned his paintbrush to waiters, cooks, spinners, and his stuff. It was the beginning of a great friendship. Jim Michel and Andy spent lots of time together working, painting, going no parties. They were brand new painting and pop art legend, the craziest pair on the scene. In less than 10 years, Jim Michel made thousands of paintings and drawings, but he also a poet, a musician, and a graffiti prodigy who influenced the work of many artists that come after him. And by painting life in his own unique way, Jim Michel became one of the most important artists of the 20th century, the talented child who once told his father, "Papa, I'm going to be famous." Do you think Jim Michel was a talented king? And is his work really talented? Does it come from his heart, his mind?